Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. And there's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything: vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Got him. He's sacked.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Throws a bullet to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. A horrible field position to start the drive, Kirk, where they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. They call the counter play here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
With the return, it's ETN. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
They'll move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They bring him down right at the 20. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Gaudet. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Running it back, it's ETN. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The ball's moved into the red zone. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense backed up here, looking to throw.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Vols will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they get to completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Bringing it back, it's Etienne. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Volunteers will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And this one will be fair caught. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. On the return, it's ETN. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still having a...
Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Volunteers will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll try the jet sweep here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. With the return, it's Etienne. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Movement here from the tight end. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat...
On this winds up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Vols on the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the cover. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.